Hi there, I'm Genie Logee, and I'm here as your friendly guide. We'll go wading together through the confusing waters of genealogical research. Coming soon, lots more information and fun.
Well, hello. My name is Factina. I love to look up information and gather facts. I collect all kinds of information and I put it in my notes. I have many notes and notebooks and papers and files. My bookshelf is filled with books about all kinds of things. Usually I know where to find it all. When people come to me with a question, I look through all my books and files and—
Boy, oh boy, Factina. I thought you were never gonna stop talking. It's all so confusing. Memes, can you make it make sense?
Okay, Bob. This is what she means. There isn't only one place to find information. If you look in lots of different places, you'll find more clues.
That's absolutely right. Hello to all. Everyone here calls me Story Lady. That's because there's always a story behind the facts. Some stories are really sad, some are inspiring, and some are just plain funny. I like to share all kinds of stories with my friends.
if I'm allowed to speak again, I thought it might be interesting to talk about the word genealogy.
Please, Factina. We always marvel at the wealth of information at your fingertips.
If you break down the word, you find that gen or genia comes from the Greeks, and it means birth or origin. The other half of the word comes from the Greek root logia, which means the study of. So when we say genealogy, we are saying the study of births or origins. We can go way back in history and trace our grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, great-great-great.
So who cares what happened a long time ago?
Some people don't. They only want to live in the present time, but other people like to see the stories of the past. They see stories in history. They feel like they're playing a mystery game as they search for their ancestors, finding clue after clue, and then putting it all together. How to put all these clues together is another story. There are many programs and apps for compiling your family history on a computer, a tablet, or a cell phone. And there are actual file folders and file cabinets that hold papers and other things. How to get it all together? I like to always have something to hold and look at, because what if my computer crashes? Or I lose my phone, so I print out the important things. Also, you can scan family pictures and documents so that there is a copy on your computer. And you should back up your computer online and on a separate external drive. You wouldn't want all that hard work to disappear or get lost. The rule is, there should always be 3 copies of your work in 3 separate locations.
Boy, oh boy, that seems so complicated. Can't we just use AI to do all the work?
Yes, Bob. That is the question of the day. AI is such a new thing that people are afraid of it. And rightly so. It is being misused and has few restrictions. Creative people are losing their jobs because of it. Our privacy is not private anymore. You can't trust a picture or an article to be created by a human. Those are some of the bad parts of artificial intelligence. So, take a deep breath and let me tell you some of the good things. You can compare AI, artificial intelligence, to fire. Fire can cause a lot of problems if not controlled. But fire keeps you warm. It cooks your food. It sterilizes the needle that takes the splinter out of your finger. Think of AI as a tool, and when used with care, it is amazing. It helps doctors and scientists with diagnosing disease and doing research, and so much more. We'll be talking a lot about AI in episode 3. Hey Factina, doing research has changed in recent years. Why is that?
Well, you are right. Doing research has really changed. Not so long ago, when we wanted to find a copy of a birth certificate or other legal document for an ancestor who lived 100 years ago, we had to know where the official records were kept, which country, which state, which city, which office. Then we had to travel there or call them and ask them to send us a copy for a fee. Now we sit in our living room in our jammies with our computer at any hour of the day and get that information in less than 5 minutes. That's because many of these records have been scanned and put into online databases.
Thank you for joining us for our first episode of Genie, What Do I Know? We may be computer-generated cartoon characters, but we say what real humans write for us. And yes, our voices have been created with AI text-to-speech. Louie, our good friend, gets to do all the hard work. But we're lucky we just get to come talk to you. So with each episode, I will be your host, teacher, and narrator. I'll help you with all kinds of subjects. I'll give you hints, clues, and advice. But then, what do I know? We'll see. Story Lady, can you lead us out of here with a smile?
I'd love to. Speaking about hints and clues, you will never be done with gathering information. That's because, in part, every day more and more documents are being digitized and put online. Or you could think you're done and then suddenly a formerly unknown relative could contact you after seeing your online family tree, and a whole new branch of the family is revealed. So think of it like a fruit tree. You thought you had a peach tree, then suddenly a new branch is grafted to the tree and it bears plums. Really good plums at that. Or your cousin is cleaning out their mother's house and drops more than a few boxes on your doorstep, filled with the research their mother had done over the years. Here, they say, this is your department. I could care less about all this nonsense. You are so grateful for those boxes because for you they are treasure chests filled with pictures and letters and souvenirs. Then the family has to go out for fast food, once again because your head is suddenly buried in 1893. Bye-bye for now. See you in episode 2 where we talk about trees. Not peach or plum trees, but family trees.